How Teenage Girls Are Like Poetry, Sophia Priceman. A 12-year-old girl bounces through life like a limerick, silly and playful, a nursery rhyme. Her world light with blissful unknowing. Turning 13 is a dirge, a lament for the dead mourning the life without periods and breaths. Through innocence was the first to go, before I was blank first, but 13 taught me. I was a witch who could pull languages out of boys they didn't know they could speak, as if my similes could swallow them whole or my metaphors could make men out of them. Teenage girls cast their spells as regular as a rhyme scheme, just by fluttering our eyelids and anapastic meter. 14 sonnet one time for every time I got catcalled walking my dog down Beverly. 14, I walk down the street, foot by foot, my rhythm steady, and I am until yet another truck driver commented on my assonance. So I learned to stare back hard into the male gaze, daring it to cross me. 15 is the year of the Hazal, an exotic bird full of beauty and pain, love and loss. At 15, you need to fall in love with your own voice because nobody will ask you to speak your theme. Like a Hazal, a 15-year-old girl will force you to look at her in the eye, and in the final stanza, call her by her name. If turning 16 in 2016 were a concrete poem, it would take the shape of my mother's lipstick on the ground being crushed beneath a heavy boot. Election Day. 1 month after I blew out 16 candles, I realized that the white man facing 16 accusations of sexual harassment, who bragged about grabbing women by the pussy, could become the president of our country. At 16, I remembered I was a witch, and my life was a ballad with the refrain, "Pussy grabs back." You see, like the poems, teenage girls are sharp. Our wit cuts deeply like the scissors we used to cut crop tops out of everything and anything. Like our poems, teenage girls for the first time are just learning how to be heard, not just read over. Now I'm 17. 17 years, 17 syllables. A haiku, 575. 5 years of living in this world as both a teenager and a female ready to walk into this life as a grown-ass woman, not just because I look like one, but because I want to. 18 and 19 are poems I haven't written yet. I just hope they are odes and not elegies, and my teenage years end more like a semicolon and less like a period. A prelude to a witchy future in which I am a poet enchantress, and my truth can't help but boil out of me.